How's it going, guys? Bronami Code here, bringing you another part of Let's Play Dark Souls Remaster. And finally, I know I'm still in my hollowed state, but it's because I kind of forgot to, well, head back to the bonfire and rekindle it, but that's what we're going to go ahead and do this very moment. Honestly, I probably should have started with me being in human form, but I digress. I still have humanity left. Alright, I do. Cool. Thankfully, the bonfire that we're going to isn't too far out. I think it's just, like, literally, like, right up here. I think. I know it's right up here. God, barely already starting the episode, and I'm already flubbing up a sentence. It seems to be a normal trend here. Alright, come on. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. There we are. Alright, now that's all said and done, we're now finally gonna wrap up the Witch of the Path of Izalith, the Witch of Izalith. I know it flashed up on here on screen. And yet, for some weird reason, I already forgot what it's called. Alright, let's go ahead and just take a bit of a shortcut. Boom. Took some damage, but that's fine. Oh, the Capra Demon seems to return. I did not know that. Then again, I usually just blaze through this, so... Alrighty, come on. Ooh. I remember when this used to be a boss. God, I remember when this used to be a boss. It honestly feels so long ago now. And honestly, even then, we really didn't struggle with them. Alright. Now, I don't know if I said this in the last episode, which I probably most likely did, but just forgot. I kind of took a bit of a break yesterday from recording because I had crap going on. But the reason I wanted to be in human form is because Kirk is supposed to invade us again, so I think when we hit about right somewhere around here where he's supposed to invade, also I'm going to go ahead and pull out my poison arrows. I think these guys can... Oh, nope, nope, never mind. I think he should be right there. Hello, Kirky boy. God, almost one-shot you. It ain't gonna work the first time, Kirk. It ain't gonna work the second time. Oh. Did I get a shield now? I'm not surprised that it didn't kill them. That was basically a pointless cutaway. Oh well. If you want an easier time for yourself, at least now you know what you can do to make it easier. Wow, none of them dropped their demon's machete. I mean, I really shouldn't expect it. It is a rare drop. Not paying attention at all. They're dead. And then you're dead. Also, what I forgot to mention is if you look right here, this is actually a bit of a foreshadowing to a boss, and maybe I should, you know, focus on the enemy before I start showing off little, foreshadowing events. But yeah, if you can actually see the boss from right there, and from what the lore of this is apparently it came off the Ceaseless Discharge's body after we, killed him, so that's kind of interesting. So we got ourselves some centipede guys over here. I'll try to be careful. Now I know, unlike the other guys, I'm like 90% sure you can you can poison these guys and let the poison just tick down, but I've ran out of I've ran out of poison arrows, basically, so good old-fashioned hard work it is. And then, boom. We got ourselves another bonfire in case you guys need it. Got the soul of the proud knight. Actually, you know what? I don't really need the bonfire, but I did promise you guys if you weren't able to, offer up the 30 humanity to save Solaire, there was an alternative way to kill that sunlight maggot. And well, I'm gonna go ahead and equip Poison Mist, so that way you guys know what to do. Or should I say, I recommend you equip Poison Mist, because the next step is what I'm about to show you if you weren't able to give up the 30 humanity. God, I don't know why I'm struggling. Oh, what the heck? I thought I killed you. Alright, now be careful, because we got a Centaur demon over here. We're not Centaur, Tauros demon. Woo! Yeesh. Alright, back up, back up. Alright. And dead. Very good. Very good indeed. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go this way. Be careful, once again, Tauros demon. Come on. That hit me, but I'm not gonna complain as long as it's off a ledge. Also, be careful again. We got one more to deal with. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is where we can get our last ember. Oh, bye, Tauros demon. That was... I would have laughed if he actually fell off the ledge right there. Yeah, coming this way, if I'm not mistaken, this is where we can get the last ember. We got some centipede creatures coming down. Just be careful. Just bob and weave. And then... boom. Large flame ember. That's basically who we get... That's basically who we... That's basically for the undead blacksmith that we saw in the catacombs. But unfortunately, in this playthrough, I will not be giving him. Or actually, no, I might give him the stuff, because we have to go trek our way back through the catacombs in order for us to kill Gravelord Nito. I completely forgot. I nearly forgot about him because I'm so used to doing it a certain order, and then all of a sudden Nito's just like the last. Nito just basically escapes my memory, because I don't know why. I think it's just because like I'm so used to I just get so focused on everything else that Nito just becomes an afterthought. You know what? I was gonna go that way because to grab another soul item. Yes, and some was actually a soul, but I don't want to waste my Estus trying to do it. So I'm probably we can just go this way. Why the hell was I fighting that? Never mind. I'm not even gonna. Alright, boom, 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 and boom! Alright. I don't think there's anything on this side. No, there's not. Alright, moving through. Of course you would get me. Alright, so before we go to that boss arena over there, we're going to go ahead and take this path right over here. I'm going to see if I can't jump, because there's another item we can grab. Now, you don't have to come over here. I just, like I said, wanted to come grab this item, which I think is another soul. Yes, it was. Okay. I'm gonna really need to start using these soul items, or souls here shortly. Now carefully come down here if you did come this way, and drop down here. And you'll notice that there are some maggots patrolling the room. Well, if you remember correctly, when I told you that there was a door here that you needed 30 humanity to give to Quaylana to open, you can go ahead and do it. However, if for whatever reason you couldn't, apparently what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to rub up against this door and then cast Poison Mist. Now, supposedly what we just did was we hit the Sunlight Maggot, and if we get, I think, like 100 souls from it, we've basically saved Solaire because we killed the Sunlight Maggot. That'll drop an item. Let's see if we did it. We did, because if I'm not mistaken, if we try to kill one of these Sunlight Maggots normally... Yeah, they only give us 36. So yeah, if you weren't able to if you weren't able to give up the 30 humanity, there you go. There's another way for you to kill the Sunlight Maggot without having to open this door. Also, don't worry, I will show you how you get to the other side without having to open this, so just keep that in the back of your mind for now. Just know that you saved Solaire, and boom. Sunlight Maggot obtained. Very, very good. Now, my recommendation for this next boss fight that we're going to be taking on, I would recommend you go to the nearest bonfire, kindle it, and at least get 10 Estus, because while yes, this is another reskin of the Asylum and Stray Demon, he isn't too difficult, but I'd still just rather be safe than sorry. You guys go ahead and oh shit. Okay, well that was dumb. Check up a flask already. But here we got the Demon Fire Sage. Like I said, he's not really any different than the Stray and an Asylum Demon, but just know that he has somewhat of a resistance to fire, so do keep that in mind. Or at least I think he does. Then again, my weapon's mostly chaos magic, so probably not. But yeah, no, I would still recommend at least getting at least 10 flasks, because this guy can still pack a punch even when you're not prepared. But there we go. We managed to defeat him. And for you int builds out there, you get a Demon Catalyst and a Humanity. Most likely get the Humanity from beating him. But yeah, for all you int builds out there, there's another catalyst for you. Pretty decent catalyst. I think it's like maybe like the 3rd best catalyst in the game. I could be wrong. I'll type in I'll type it in edit. I'll put it in editing when when this video goes up, or type it in editing. I'll have it in editing when this video goes up. But Jesus Christ, me and commentating just do not seem to get along real well. Now, running up this way, this doesn't take us to the next boss, but it does, however, the moment we raise this platform up, we're back in Quaylag's domain. Did I never kindle this bonfire? Dang, well... go ahead and use a Twin Humanity. Honestly, it's not like I'm going to need much more of these at the end of the day anyways, because we're about to... like, this is, like, close to the end of the game. Like, yes, there's still the DLC, and we still gotta knock out one more Lord Soul after this, and then the whole DLC, but at this point, once we get to the DLC, humanity stops becoming less of a struggle to get, and more of just, if these enemies can drop it, because a bit of a spoiler, just, for a heads up, there is a enemy called the Humanity Ghost, or Demons, or whatever they're called. Again, I'll have to throw it up in editing. These things have a high chance of dropping humanity. But we're going to get to that point later on. I'm going to go ahead and light this bonfire, but I'm not going to rest at it this time. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and rest at it because I want to get rid of that poison mist, because poison mist, honestly, while yes, some bosses are susceptible to it, it just, what does acid spray do? Oh, it corrodes weapon. And that's not really useful. Great combustion. I actually need to replace... There's Chaos Storm, Fire Orb. Alright, we're good. Actually, before I know, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hold you guys up to facing the next boss. It's just I'm remembering that I have souls that I gotta use, and I'm just sitting here like just parading around like I don't have nothing in my inventory. Let's go ahead and also... Finally, very, very good. All right. And boom, level 80. Most likely, I'm not saying that 80 is going to be the cutoff point, because there will be because like I said, we still got to go through like a whole nother Lord dungeon, and then so probably most likely I'll either knock this out probably in the mid 80s. I probably would be at level 90 at this point, but like I said, with me having to upgrade the Pyromancy Flame to further that dude's side quest, it's just one of those I had to kind of balance things out. Anyways, coming over here. Hello, Solaire. That's another reason why I wanted to be human, was because we're now going to be able to summon our good friend Solaire here. But also, keep this in mind. Bit of a warning before we continue on. As of this point right now, after you beat the Centipede Demon, if you did not save, if you did not kill the Sunlight Maggot after this point, you will lose access to Solaire in the final area of the game. So you keep that in mind. I've already showed you guys how you could do it without fishing over the humanity. Don't worry, like I said, I will show you how you get into that area after this boss fight. But do keep that in mind. After this point, he will no longer be a summonable NPC after this. Alright, and here we got the Centipede Demon. So just to let you guys know, unlike the Fire Sage, who I was kind of questioning if he was immune to fire or not, this guy has a high resistance to fire, so most likely this is also why I summoned Solaire. Solaire is going to be your guys' main bread and butter damage dealer. Do your best to keep him alive, and I don't know why the Centipede Demon's not coming any closer. Dude, come on. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, here he comes. Yeah, as you can see, like, look, that's basically pitiful damage right there. Oh, and he caught me. God bless America. Oh, this might not end well for me. No, well. Oh no, my good sir, you will not get me. I'm gonna try to get as much chip damage as I can, but like I said, just keep in mind that Solaire will be your main damage dealer. So just make sure the heat's off Solaire and you just distract him mostly. Basically, you're playing the role of tank if you chose to be a pyromancy build. Oh shit! Come on, don't die, Solaire. I need you. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out of the lava. Oh, good job, Solaire. Oh, the thing attacks. Well, it's dead now, so... And we got the orange charred ring. Now, for those wondering, no, you do not have to cut off the centipede's tail in order to get that. Once you defeat the centipede, you would have gotten it naturally, so don't worry about needing to cut off its tail or nothing. Just do keep that in mind. So that way you're not just panicking like, oh no, I killed it and didn't get the ring. Anyways, thank you, Solaire. Alright, so now that we have the ring, I'm gonna go... I have to switch up my equipment real quick. I think I passed it up. I did. So yeah, the orange shard ring basically reduces lava damage, where it was doing a lot of damage to us originally. Now it's only doing like maybe 1% of damage. Still, don't take this lava lightly, even if it's only doing 1 damage. If you stay in it too long, boom, dead. And honestly, I don't know why I'm explaining this to you. I mean, you guys could probably figure that out. Alright, gonna go ahead and pick up this green Titanite shard. I think that's the only thing we need. So, this is also another reason why I feel like the game was supposed to have, like, more to the second act, because this door right here feels like it should have led somewhere. But yet, it doesn't. So, I feel like I really felt like when they were making the second half of Dark Souls, it just ran out of time and kind of just had to leave it to where it was. I feel kind of bad because this is not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination, but you can definitely tell there was a lot of stuff that was, rushed and not finished. And he's sitting down right here. And hello, Solar.
Why? After all.
Yeah, Solar's starting to sound a bit more depressed now. Like I said, if you didn't... I know you're probably getting irritated with me saying this, but if you did not kill the Sunlight Maggot at this point, before you even head into the Izalith domain... Oh, God, I really should have looked this up before doing this. Go ahead and do it now, because this will be your last chance to save them.
What?
But I've already taken care of that, so no need to worry. I said I was gonna switch up my equipment. Where are you, Grass Crest Shield? Because I'm gonna use you until I get out of this place. Honestly, I'm so glad they added a shield that boosts your stamina in this game. Hell, if you keep... It also doesn't help that, okay, a couple things. One, I'm glad they added the shield, because honestly, with us only having 2 ring slots, it kind of makes it hard to get a good, decent build. So that's why I'm glad, like, later on, Souls games added more than just 2 slots for like rings or in later cases talismans or whatnot. I can't remember what Bloodborne uses. I'll probably flash it up on screen if they do use anything. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that we actually get that we get to use these to get more item slots for like rings and talismans and all that. Alright, we gotta kill one of him now. If I'm not mistaken, there should be, yep, a chest here. Hello, beautiful. And we get ourselves another Soul of the Great Hero. So it's another 20,000 in case you guys needed souls. Also, be careful with these enemies here. If you remember the glitch I showed you back in the painted world, these legs are now mobile and can now hurt you. You can kill them if you want. I'm going to go ahead and try. At least kill this one. But these guys are pretty bulky. But then again, I'm also using a fire damaging build, so it's probably fire resistant. So yay! Ugh, God. I ain't gonna knock out all of them because that'd be kind of counterintuitive. But I do want to at least knock out this guy because he's gonna get in the way if we. Ugh, God dang it. Holy crap. God, you're making me go through all my Estus, which I'm trying not to do because we still got more of this dungeon to go through. God, holy shit. There we go. Holy crap. Whew. Yeah, not really worth attacking all of them. Just my advice, run past them. You do not need to really do anything with them. Alright, now, before we do anything else, there's some Twin Humanities. I know there's some items around here. I know there was, like, some in the back that we can grab. I'm trying to remember all of the... they're right there. There's some right there. I don't think there's anything that way. That's the bridge of, that's the bridge we're gonna hit up later. That's right there. I know there's also a fireplace here. We just got. All right, sorry for that random cutaway, guys. I just had my phone go off, and it was a phone number from New York. I don't know who would be calling me from New York, but if it was important, they'll leave me a voicemail. Yeah, I usually don't try to answer my phone when there's like stuff like that going around because you don't know who could potentially be a spam caller. Now, if we want to get real quick, getting back on topic, we are going to go ahead and try to find a hidden passage. That's not a hidden passage. Here? Yes. Okay. Here you guys go. One hidden bonfire. Alright, so yeah, if you guys needed to heal up, rekindle, get more flasks back, there you go. There's a hidden bonfire. Now, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start going after these items. Now, like I said, I know where 2 of them are. And I think there's only like, well, besides the others like I found, I think there's like a total of, let's see, there's 2, 4, 5 items around here. Again, I could be wrong. My knowledge of this place isn't too broad because normally by the time I get to this place, I'm usually, I'm already like clocked out and ready to start finishing the game. That's gonna get irritating real soon. Dude, come on, Jesus! Yeah, that was definitely grating. Go ahead and heal back up. That's where we need to go, but we're going to hold off on that. Now, where does this take up? Never seen this. I don't think I've ever taken this path before, unless... Okay, it just connects. I know I could go look for that item, but you know what? I think all it was just another... Either another Divine Blessing or a soul item, so... If you guys want to go ahead and look for it, you can. I'm just going to go ahead and start clearing up the main path now, because, truth be told... A lot of these items really aren't worth it. I mean, yeah, if you want extra free healing, go ahead and grab, but me personally, I just don't think it's worth it. Nothing there. I don't think there's anything over here. No, it's just a branch. Alright. You're just a statue. You are not. Now, to my knowledge, I don't think these dragon statues drop anything, and if they do, I'll put it up in editing, but for the most part, I think they're just here just to be blockades. And I don't even know where the hell you came from. Don't even try it, and then boom, 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 boom. And you guys are just popping out everywhere. So real talk. I know I was basically hyping up Pyromantis to be this all broken build, which for the most part I've been pretty much right. But I also knew that once I got to this this part of the game, I knew that it was going to be a no-go. So, because so many enemies are fire resistance in this area, so. But hey, I do find it to be at least a decent double-edged sword, because 90% of the game, you can just go through and just mollywop everything. But then there's that 1% of the game where it's just like, well... Or not 1%, that other like 5 to 10% where it's just like, well, there is some, you had to have like a flaw somewhere. Like, I want to say like maybe 95% of the game you can get through, and oh my god, did I just get stuck. Oh, no I didn't, thank god. Okay. Thought I soft-locked myself there for a second. That would have been terrible. Anything this way? Yes, there is. Alright, now be careful coming up here. We got these, acid guys, and they can be pretty corrosive, so be careful when taking them on. Pretty susceptible to fire, but honestly, I'd still be careful, because one good hit and boom, your stuff is crippled. Alright, now real quick, we're gonna go ahead and head up this way, because a couple of reasons. One, we're gonna take out a Witch of Izalith, so also deal with Invader Kirk on top of it. Oh god, oh god. No, 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 no! Go! Oh, son of a gun. Well, dang, Kirk was mollywopping. Well, actually, that kind of works out in a weird way, because now we can go ahead and warp to the Daughter of Chaos, and I can show you guys where that shortcut I can show you guys where we could basically head up to where that area was. First, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna reverse my hollowing, because, well, like I said, we need Kirk to respawn so we can kill him. Oh, what what am I doing? I almost took the long path around. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay. But yeah, no, as I was trying to say while I was flubbing up my sentences, when we come back to the demon runes, we're gonna go ahead and, we're gonna go ahead and head to that area where we killed that, sunlight maggot and open that door, because now we have a massive shortcut back to the, to that area we were in. Again, I love how I never remember these names. Also, just a heads up, if you weren't able to save Solaire...
Was it all a lie? Oh, my dearest, my son.
Like I said, if you were able to save Solaire, he'd just be sitting here and he'd give you that dialogue. However, if you did not save Solaire, he would have equipped the Sunlight Maggot helm, and you would have had to fight him. Like, if you want to let him die, this is the only way you can get his equipment. That being said, however, I usually don't go for his equipment, not because I don't want it. It's more because I'd rather just get his have him as a helpful ally in the final area of the game. So there you go. There's Solaire. Also, real quick, I forgot to mention, if for whatever reason you could not do any jolly cooperative play with anybody, these sunlight maggots have a rare chance of dropping sunlight metals. So if you want to go ahead and grind them up, you can. But anyways, going through the Lost Islet, why was I having such a hard time remembering that? Alright, so real quick, this is the path I was telling you guys about as a shortcut to the rest of the Lost Isles. However, as you all see there, a Titanite demon nearly killed me right there. But yeah, that's actually the last Titanite demon that's in this game. After this point onwards, they're just all they're all moot. They don't exist. It's time for me to get my rematch on Kirk and the... Actually, not really the Witch of Izalith, because I killed her before she mollywopped me. If I'm not mistaken, her item should still... Oh no, is it not? Oh no. Well, if you were to have killed her, she would have been able to drop... She dropped the Izalith staff. Pretty good catalyst. Not as good as the fire demons, but still, if you want a decent catalyst, there you go. God, I can't believe I don't get to keep it. And now, after everything, we have now finished Kirk for the third and final time. It's kind of funny because he attacked us all the way back in the sewer, and then now all of a sudden we've basically I forgot these guys drop red Titanite chunks. And yeah, now he's basically gone forever. Once we head back to ooh, fire whip, nice. Yeah, once we head back to the Daughter of Chaos's bonfire, his body and his armor set will literally be sitting right there for us to snatch up. Now, going through that fog door right there, we're going to be finally hitting up the boss of this area. But there's still one more thing I want to knock out before we even think about going there. Now, those eagle-eyed viewers know, if you come down this way, we'll be able to drop down right here. And over there is our little onion bro. Right, I say little onion bro like he's little. No, the guy's an absolute unit. Now, real quick, we're going to go ahead and, first of all, chug a flask. Second of all, I recommend you have some purple moss clumps on you because we're actually going to be going through another poisonous area. Now, before you do anything, pull out your bow and start sniping these guys. I know it's going to take a while, but trust me, these guys are, what's going to end up happening is, Sigmire is going to come jumping down here and try to, save us, and we're going to get away. That being said, however, we don't want that to happen, because if we do, he's going to die, and, we don't want, and we honestly want to continue his, side quest, so basically do what I'm doing. Basically kill these guys and then leave like a couple alive, so that way when you come down and help him kill him, he doesn't end up dying. Now, if for whatever reason Sigmire does die, he will drop a ring. I can't remember what the ring is off the top of my head. Again, I'll have to flash it up in editing when this video goes up. But yeah, it's basically a ring that is, gives huge resistance, or not huge resistance, gives you, like, multi-resistance to a lot of elemental attacks. So, do keep that in mind. If you don't want to keep him around, you just want the, ring, then just go ahead, kill him, or let him die, and then take the ring. As for me, I'm not letting him die. I want to try to finish the side quest because, A, it leads to a pretty cool looking area, and B, there's actually another covenant I want to get when we're down there. I don't think there's anything down there. Let me go ahead and just lower this one's HP down to minimal. You know, I could have cut this whole part out, but you know what? I wanted to at least explain a few things before I did anything else. And honestly, we're almost done anyway, so it's not like it's going to really matter in the long run. Just keep sniping. I probably should have went ahead and bought some large arrows, but eh. It is what it is at this point. Okay. Once they're about there, I'm going to go ahead and take off all your stuff, and then put on the shadow gear or any poison resistance stuff that you got. There it is. Gonna go ahead and put on the rusted iron ring because it's loose footing, and just because I said put on anything resistance, go ahead and put on the poison gear equipment, or throw on the blood shield. It basically gives you multitude of resistances. All right.
Friend, I will plead for the honor.
Alright, and talk to him. Alright, now we're gonna come down and help him. You gonna run? Okay. I think I broke him. Wait, what? No! No, I didn't want to... No, I promise you! Oh my god, no! No. Sigward! Oh my... Or Sigmar, I didn't mean to... Oh, God bless America. Well, crap. Well, God... Well, then... Really? One attack and you attacked me? Well... As I was saying, we get the humanity, plus we get the speckled stone plate ring. This was the multi-elemental ring I was telling you about earlier. Son of a bitch. So now we can't complete his side quest. Well, I might as well go ahead and tell you what ends up happening since we're not going to be able to finish it in this playthrough. Long story short, he basically, if you were able to save him during this, little, his little quote-unquote rescue mission that he was trying to do for us, he would have said, oh, thank you for, he says, well, I really wish you didn't save me. I don't know why I just did that. But, I guess, regardless, thank you anyways. I'm in your debt once again. And then he basically goes to sleep, and then we'd find him later down in the... We'd have to go find his daughter in the Duke's archives, just to go and, free her from her crystal prison. And then we'd tell her where he is, and then she would come back to the Firelink Shrine. Then we tell her where he went again. And then boom, we would have had to go down to the we would have had to go down to the I can't think of the name off the top of my head. It was like some... I know in the third game it's called the Ashen Lake. I can't remember what it's called in this game. Again, I'll flash it up in editing. We would go down there, and she'd say that she had to kill her own father because apparently he had turned hollow, but now that we accidentally had to kill him because of one misclick, we will no longer be able to see that. I mean, I'm still going to show you where the area is where he's quote-unquote had to die, but still, that's just irritating to me that one attack is what got him to aggro on me. I mean, maybe we could have went to, Velka? I think that's his name. Again, I don't think I said his name wrong, though. We could have went to him and basically, most likely, oh god, I'm having a brain fart moment. God bless America. We probably could have went to him, absolved us of our sins, and then basically, probably saved him that way, but I didn't feel like trekking all the way back up there just to save him, so... Son of a gun. I can't believe that was one NPC that that was the one NPC I actually did not want to kill either. God, I'm gonna be irritated about that for a while. Anyways, coming back up these routes, we're not gonna be able to come back up and we're now finally going to be able to take the actual boss on in this area. Alright, so just a heads up, apparently from the Souls community, and also to myself as well, this boss was known for being a boss that was utter hell to deal with, and for good reasons too. This boss, the Bed of Chaos, has been known for it's just not being a good, well-designed boss. Like right there, like it hit me while I was in a safe zone, mind you. But that's not what makes it terrible. Now, Okay, that was weird. Oh, no, 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 no. That right there. What you just saw happen. Basically, to make a long story short, this boss will start causing holes to appear around its arena, and with it having heavy knockback mechanics, it could easily push you into one of the holes. Like that was horse crap. It shouldn't have even been able to hit me right there. Well, I think you guys all know the drill at this point. God, at this point, this has been like either my fourth or fifth run back. This boss has been giving me some trouble. This is getting to the point where I'm starting to get mentally drained just from this alone. Also, where's my bloodstain? Of course, that's where my bloodstain is. So, basically while I'm sitting here having to run back through this entire thing, long story short, that this boss here, alright, I'm getting good, that there is a strategy for basically dying repeatedly like that. So here's how it goes. If you don't want to have to deal with the hassle of doing the run back like that, you can basically die and then just run back to the boss and come back and get the other section, because this is one of the few bosses where you die, as you guys have been seeing, where it doesn't restart you fully from the beginning. There are checkpoints between it. And I think this was FromSoft's way of saying sorry for all the bullshit that this boss entails, but still, even with all the resets, or even with the checkpoints that it gives, I genuinely still do not like this boss, at all. Oh, shoot. Alright, now, here comes the hard part. I'm gonna quickly back up real quick because I need to heal. But the exact moment you try to come up to the beginning, or the middle, the floor will collapse. I don't know how the hell I managed to make that on my first attempt, but I'm not complaining. We need to get the heck through here, and we need to kill that bug right in the center. Ugh, and goodbye, Beta Chaos. God, I want to say that took me 4 or 5 attempts. Hell, it probably could have took me more. I don't know, but I'm just so glad it's now over, because that genuinely was giving me some irritation. Oh. Firelink Shrine, you never sounded so good to be back to. Okay. However, before we completely finish it off, what I meant to... Ooh, excuse me, apologies. Oh, God. I got the hiccup burps today. We actually want to go back to the Daughter of Chaos for, well, a couple of reasons. One, if you remember me saying, Kirk will basically now drop all his stuff after you kill him for a third time. Like I said previously, if you didn't get his shield or sword, don't worry about that. You can basically get everything right here after you kill him. Now, here's the thing that we're going to do. We're still missing, technically, 2 more upgrades to our flasks, but we can only get 1 more. So, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and kill, E.G. I think that's his name anyway. No, not E.G. I can't remember what this guy's name is. Then again, he wasn't really important enough to remember. I mean, he's important enough if you want to, Oh my God! And now I'm just going to... Oh, shit. Let's go ahead and rest the bonfire. I mean, he's important enough if you were to want to become part of the Egghead group and get the rest of the pyromancies from him, but honestly, like I said, even though I'm going for a pyromancy build, I'm not really worried about the stuff he sells. Also, as well, this is going to get a bit dark, but we're going to have to go ahead and kill Quaylana. Yep, it sucks, but unfortunately, if you want that Estus upgrade, you're gonna have to kill her. Now, before we go off back to the Firelink Shrine, there is one more thing I want to take care of, and I do want to go ahead and put on the Shadow set, because if I'm not mistaken, if you beat once you beat the Bed of Chaos, the person who would have turned your Pyromancy Flame into a Chaos Flame, she will give you another Pyromancy. Also, I want to go ahead and slap on the Rusted Iron Ring, and we also need to put on the Forest Hunter Covenant, because, well, like I said, I plan on showing you off that Shiva as a merchant, because like I said, if you talk to Shiva and join the Forest Hunters, you can basically, he'll basically sell you all the unique weapons that we weren't able to get for the most part. I mean, there's like some weapons he still can't sell, but, or not sell, there's some weapons you're still gonna have to like grind on your own, but for the most part, he sells the like unique boss weapons, like the Demon's Machete and the Tauros Demon's Axe, and then the Flamberge from the Serpents. Basically, I'm just telling the entire list through and through. Now, what's even funnier is that in the next episode, we won't even be taking on Gravelord Nito. We're actually going to go to that one optional area that I told you about, because there's still one more Covenant that we need to cover, but unfortunately it requires us to go through kind of a hefty, we have to go through, we have to go through that, area where we found the, Chlorothy Ring. Hello, madam.
Outstanding. Please.
And there you go. We get the Fire Tempest. Again, if you want, you can go ahead and grab whatever you didn't get. But honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna not really worry about it. Also, let's see, where the hell did my my poison meter go? All right, but now we're gonna go ahead and just track to the bonfire over here, and then. Like I said, we're going to end the episode here, and then we're going to trek on. We're going to go ahead and trek on to the next Covenant. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. Honestly, I'm sorry for my tone being so irritated, but yeah, that's basically it. See you guys in the next one.